Over the last week or so, our first reading at Mass has been from the prophet Amos. As you saw, Amos is known as the prophet of doom. He constantly preached how much God would punish the people because of their unfaithfulness, and particularly because of their unjust treatment of the poor, even their exploitation of the poor. Beginning today and continuing for the next week, our first reading at Mass will be from the prophet Hosea. Hosea is pretty much the opposite of Amos. He preaches a very loving, forgiving God. He compares God to a spouse whose partner has been unfaithful, but is willing to forgive that spouse and welcome them back out of great love for them. The hymn Hosea goes, "Come back to me with all your heart. Don't let fear keep us apart. Long have I waited for your coming home to me." But Hosea too preaches the need for justice, that God will bring justice and peace to the land. During our present civil disturbances, we've seen many signs, many slogans that no peace without justice. Actually, that was the theme Pope Paul VI had when he spoke to the United Nations back in 1965. No peace without justice. It's a call for all of us to create a more just world. That was the message of Martin Luther King. That was the message of Nelson Mandela. And I came across recently this quote from Pedro Arrupe, the one-time leader of the Jesuits. He wrote, "To be just, it is not enough to refrain from injustice. One must go further and refuse to play its game, substituting love for self-interest as the driving force of society." Perhaps today, as we continue to see the unrest in our country, become more aware of the lack of justice, we can all work to make a more just world by substituting love for self-interest in our own relationships.